Okay, number 11 on the practice exam. In an experiment to learn if studying helps students pass exams, 20 students were selected and randomly placed into two groups of 10 students. The students were taught to do statistics by a highly qualified BYU statistics instructor. The next day, one group of 10 students studied all day and 7 of them passed an exam. Only 2 of the 10 students in the other group that went to the beach all day passed the exam. The +4 90% confidence interval for the difference between the proportion of students that passed when they studied and that passed when they didn't is, okay, so it's 2 proportions the interval and a 90% interval. Remember, we are asked to do a +4, so really important to recognize that. So to do a +4 for 2 proportions, what you do is you add a 1 to each of the numerator and 2 to each of the denominator. So 7 plus 1 and 10 plus 2 and 2 plus 1 and 10 plus 2. So let's do this in our calculator. Let's go to test, and towards the bottom is 2 proportions z interval, and we're going to go 7 plus 1 is 8, right? And 10 plus 2 is 12. And then 2 or 3 over 12. Notice that we put the higher proportion first and the lower proportion second. Again, we do that to avoid having negative interval. So let's calculate the 90%. So 0.1273 and 0.7206. So again, this is in a different form than you're selecting from for the multiple choice. But all you have to do is pick which one will equal this interval, and the best way to do that is just to do the calculation. So 0.417, let's do the one that is actually the right answer, plus 0.304. So adding these two should be 0.7206, and it is, roughly. And the other way should yield also the other side of your interval. Let's see, the other side of the interval was 0.1273, so 0.417 minus 0.304 should yield 0.11273, or close to it, 0.113. Okay, and that's how you do number 11.